plan today. We are walking to the big city Ponferrada, 17 miles, hence why I'm starting slightly earlier than I would normally. Oh, that's my Zoleo beeping, just telling me that I've connected to the satellites and my check-in has been done. So I turn this on every morning. My parents can then track me and I can be contacted 24/7 through the app, through the satellite. Checks in like every, I think I set it up for every 10 or 12 minutes or something like that. Looking for the arrow. Which direction are we going? Or looking for the pilgrims? Arrow, arrow. Pilgrim, pilgrim, pilgrim. Can you hear this? What do we think it is? Frog? That's got to be frogs. Oh, sorry. It's electrocuted. Some sort of animal. Somebody comment down below with what that animal is. I'm obviously not great at the nature. That little town in the distance, and just sort of walked along that track over here. This type of walking I really enjoy because it's so much more remote. Less people, which is like tick, tick, win, win, win. This is a very famous point on the Camino Frances, the Way of St. James. I don't know if you can see, but there's sort of like a wooden tower, and at the top there's the symbol of Christ, the cross, and at the bottom it's all stones. And what you're meant to do is to carry a stone which is meant to represent a burden that you are dealing with in your life, and then you leave it on this pile. This is probably a very sort of spiritual moment for a lot of people, for the reasons why they're doing the Camino. If you look around, there's lots of rocks and names and stones on it. There also happens to be a bottle of rubbish, so I think I'll take the empty Fanta bottle away. I didn't actually carry a stone. One, I'm not particularly religious. Two, I don't feel as I'm carrying any burdens at the moment. I regularly check in with myself. Am I happy? Am I enjoying what I do? To be honest, the answer is yes. Like, I love this life that I am leading, that I have created. There we go, put the rubbish in the bin. I feel so incredibly privileged, so incredibly lucky to be doing what I do, and this is like 8 years that I've taken to create this life of mine where I can travel and vlog and podcast and share on social media. That's probably a question which is worth asking yourself at some point. You know, are you happy with your life? And if you're not, I think there's two sort of options that you end up having. One is you can either add stuff to your life. You know, what is it that you feel is missing? Is it friendship? Is it love? Do you want to go out and create more memories, go on adventures, go on challenges? Do you want to make different friends? Do you want to join a gym, get fit? Do you want to spend more time outdoors? Whatever it is. And then obviously start taking steps towards adding those things into your life. And then the opposite thing is, hold on, what isn't making me happy? What's not filling my life with joy? What are the things that I need to remove from my life? And this can be anything from, is it that you're living in a cluttered environment? Do you need to get rid of the clutter? Are there friends who, after you've spent time with them, you feel like a piece of shit? Or have you got friends in your life who don't support you, don't encourage you, who are always sort of very negative to be around? And then maybe you need to start distancing yourself from those people and focus on the friendships and the people who love you, who support you, who give you that encouragement, that validation, and want to help you achieve your dreams and goals. Is it closer to home? Is it family who's maybe doesn't understand you, don't get you? And obviously it's obviously a lot harder with family, but can you reduce the contact time that you're spending them? Is it your job that's making you unhappy? You know, in my case it was my work. Like, God, actually, it was 10 years ago now, back in 2013, 2012, end of 2012, beginning of 2013, I was very unhappy, very grey, very down, very sad about my life, and knew that I couldn't make any more changes. I needed to change the environment. It was the environment that was toxic to me. So maybe it's your environment that you need to change. And these are questions that maybe you haven't really asked before. They can be really, really powerful. Maybe something for you to think about. What changes do you want to make in your life? What do you need to take away? What do you need to add? And obviously this is very individual. There's no right or wrong answer. The only right answer is what works for you. Just some thoughts I'm having, which I hope have added some value to you while you're watching this vlog. Maybe you want to do the Camino one day. Maybe you want to come out here, do some walking, have some time to reflect, have some time to think about your life and the direction it's heading in. And remember, it's never too late to make a change. Never too late. This is quite gnarly actually, this ground. Do you know, it is relatively steep, so you do have to be a little bit careful. I wish I did have my poles at this point, but I couldn't bring them with me because I was on one of the cheap flights and you're not allowed to, and I wasn't paying for a whole baggage, so I was just taking my bag on the plane with me, and you're not allowed to carry sticks, poles onto the actual aircraft, so that's why I didn't bring them with me on this trip, but they would have been very, very useful to have. So if you've got knee problems, you're really going to have to take this one a little bit more slowly. But we're actually coming up to our first town just here, and this one actually has a supermarket, so let's go check it out, see what's available, see what they've got in stock. I mean, to be honest, I'm not particularly hungry, but I know I need to eat something. I didn't realise the tortillas in Mexico are different from tortillas in Spain. So tortillas in Mexico are made with flour, but tortillas in Spain aren't, so they are actually gluten-free. So this is potato, egg and onion, and then she's also given me some gluten-free bread as well, like crackers to go with it. So I was like, that's amazing, €3.50, perfect little breakfast. And good to know going forward that I can eat the tortillas. I love it when I'm efficient. In and out, boom, ate my tortilla. It was fantastic, by the way, so good. Went to the bathroom, the Wi-Fi wasn't working. Yeah, let that go. If the Wi-Fi was working, I probably would have been there for another 15 minutes. 9:46, how many miles are we in? 7.4 miles in, 15,208 steps. But how gorgeous is this town? This is beautiful. Going through a lot of honeysuckle, and it smells absolutely beautiful. Oh, incredible. Oh, this has been my favourite section so far. This is just beautiful hiking, beautiful views. Listen to the sound of the birds. Oh, it's like joy out here, pure joy. Birds are singing, the sky is blue, the honeysuckle smells amazing. I feel so strong, so fit. Oh, it's like brilliant. This is how you want to feel when you are out hiking and out walking. Like, this is awesome, awesome. Spotted my first graffiti artist up there. Black marker pen writing on the rock. I hate it. It really annoys me. But do you say something or not say something? There's a woman walking solo in the middle of nowhere and there's a guy writing on a rock. You just don't know how he's going to react. But, it just annoys me immensely. You're out in nature. You don't need to write your name on a rock. Like, no one cares that you've walked the trail. I'm about to say loser. This is glorious. Like, I love it. The temperature's like just increased by about 5 degrees, so I'm absolutely loving it. It's so hot. Oh, it's amazing. But there is also a nice breeze coming through, and just look at these views. I mean, obviously we've got an ugly tower thing, but we can ignore that. 11.3 miles in, so less than 6 miles to go. And you're, I'm going at such a great pace. Like, this is awesome. Just a bit of running. Yeah. Running along, and next thing I hear Sarah, and I was like, who is it? Ah! Lindsay's here, yay! Oh, let's stop. Oh, you got a Coke, I like it, and water. Oh, maybe I might treat myself, get myself a little drink.
I bet or Haribo, who knows?
Or Haribo, she knows me so well already. That's scary. Okay, we say goodbye to Lindsay. We're gonna carry on going, listening to BTS, feeling fit and strong. Just had a Coke, don't know why I'm running, just feel like running. Let's run, 11:51. We're on the downhill, we're on the flats, walk the uphill. I've got a stitch, not feeling so fit anymore. Oh. Absolutely smashed it. And the sign you always want to see is the sign for the Albergue. Boom. This is where I'm going to say, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, all checked in. I'm on the first floor, bed number 104C. Hola. Oh, bed C. Let me show you a domestic goddess at work as I make scrambled eggs in the microwave. Good morning, beautiful people. It is 8:20 in the morning, Monday 29th of May. I would love to tell you that I had an incredible night's sleep. I did not. Good God. Whoever said it's just men who snore. The lady next to me on the left-hand side, who is like a metre away from me, honest to God, never heard anything like it. And at one point, I was sat up in bed like, what the do you do? Like, I had earplugs in, it was like vibrating through my head. The other lady on the other side of me was also looking at me, and both of us were like just shaking our heads. So in the end, I sort of got my phone, and I was trying to like turn the light on the snoring lady's face, because I was just like, 1 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, I'm awake, 3:30 I'm awake, 4:30 I'm awake. I am so sleep deprived. And then it got to 6:30 this morning, I was just like, there's just no point anymore. There's no point. I've just had no sleep. I might have had like 20 minutes here and there, but otherwise, that's honestly the hardest part of the Camino. Randomers and their snoring. Anyway, it's a new day. I'm going to be walking about 15 miles today. I have actually booked my accommodation. I'm running out of food, but now I've just seen a mini mart ahead of me. I might try and do a little, I don't want to carry it. I don't want to carry it. I'll do a supermarket later on. Beautiful, stunning castle. What an incredible way to start the day. Very cool. We used to have a moat. This would have been a moat. I'm trying really hard not to be in a foul mood all today. And I 100% know it is sleep related. Let it go. Let it go. Let's zoom in. Yeah, I'm on the line. Am I walking the right direction? Yeah, straight down here, Mango left over the bridge. We're now down on to the riverfront. So there's a river just below here. And as you can see, we're going to be heading to our left. About 4 miles to go. The sun is amazing. It is incredibly hot. I wish I put my shorts on today, but there's no point stopping now. Let's power on through the next hour. Today's been very hard on the feet. Lots of concrete walking. .3 kilometres to Villafranca. Started to run a few of the downhills. I'm hoping there's a nice long descent at some point. Little uphill. 12:44. Opens in 15 minutes. Oh, you are beautiful. Hello, how are you, gorgeous? Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. And then this is the outside. Oh, I should wipe my screen. Oh, lovely. Got a nice little outside area here. Oh, laundry, did it yesterday, so I'm done. Okay. Shoes. Shoes. Gracias, thank you.
Y las dos puertas, dos duchas.
Okay, gracias. Toilets are there and there. Hello, bottom bunk. Haven't seen one of you for a while. Very excited. Team, 12 minutes past 1. Bed is set up. This is, I'm sure I've told you about my go bag. So basically everything in here is like my passport, my phone, my electronics, my wires, anything which is valuable comes with me everywhere. I even sleep with this bag. And then I'm going to go to the supermarket because I must have some food, because all I've had today is like 8 dates and a tangerine, which is not enough for when you're doing 30,539 steps, which is 15.4 miles. So need to eat more food, need to get my protein in. And then I'm going to sit outside. After the lack of sleep this morning, I've just had a lovely little power nap. However, the weather is changing. Can you see the dark clouds? They are rolling in, and it looks like there is gonna be some sorry, I wasn't even pointing at me. It looks like there's gonna be some rain, but I have actually done something a little bit productive. So
I've worked out where I'm going to go to tomorrow, so I'm going to go to this albergue. It's Cerebrino. I wasn't able to book it, but it is a municipal albergue. It's 18 miles away, but it does have 100 beds. After that, on Wednesday the 31st, I'm going to head into Sarria, S-A-R-R-I-A. That's going to be a bit of a bigger walk. I'm going to do 24 miles that day, but most of it's downhill. And if I'm feeling really strong, I probably will try and run sections of it. Check-in is at 12 o'clock. I've managed to book that. That's the Albergue Oasis. I've booked through booking.com. I hope you are enjoying the vlogs from the Camino series, the Camino Francis, the Way of St. James. Yeah, if you've got any questions about the Camino, please do pop them down in the comments below, and I'll probably do a question and answer video at some point. Alright, take care, lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!